Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. And a very Merry Christmas to you and yours on this special day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And I know both of us kind of feel the same way. If you're not going to be home with your family, celebrating with the ones you love, this is a pretty good second place. I think when you find out you're going to be not only calling or playing the only game in town, national holiday, everyone's home with their families watching you, in our case, listening to us. It's a pretty special honor, and I'm happy to be here alongside you, partner.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Houston. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the #2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately, the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
The motion man here is Woods. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Stroud to throw. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud to the left side, and caught by Schultz.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So we are through one here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. On 1st and 10, Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 6. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is picked off by the first rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Ravens offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
First and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Jackson now to throw on first down. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day, as we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number two. Kicks off. This returnable for Wallace. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Aguilar goes off in motion. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still first down.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Second and 11. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. 54 yards.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Stroud to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, Heads back out to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still second down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he'll run. Oh, big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Jackson now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here is 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Stroud. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now, on 2nd and long. Stroud, going to set up to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Here's 1st down. Now Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Texans. They took this one down to the wire. A late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.